Welcome to the center of Europe, to the heart of Switzerland, to the remarkable Jungfrau region. A wonderful world full of breathtaking natural beauty. Its legendary landmark, the majestic snow-clad trio, the Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau. The fascinating journey to the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe, is the crowning highlight of every visit to Switzerland. The trip starts in Interlaken, the holiday resort nestling between the lakes of Thun and Brienz. The first stage by Bernese Oberland Railway travels past striking mountain ranges and through picturesque holiday resorts to Lauterbrunnen, with its impressive landmark, the Staubach Falls. The journey continues by Wengen Alp Railway, the longest cogwheel railway in Europe. First to the car-free summer and winter resort of Wengen, and then through the unspoilt and invigorating natural world of Wengen Alp. Kleine Scheidegg, the heart of the Alps, lies at 2,061 meters above sea level. This is the starting point for numerous hiking routes and child-friendly trails. An opportunity to enjoy stunning scenery and crystal-clear alpine air to the full. This is also where the world's top climbers set off on the ultimate adventure, the ascent of the Eiger North Wall. The last stage is with the Jungfrau Railway, to this day still among the most spectacular achievements in the history of railway engineering, up to the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe. The first station, the Eiger Gletscher, Eiger Glacier. From here you can set out on high-level mountain tours and impressive hikes, such as the Eiger Trail. The trip continues through the 7-kilometer-long tunnel hewn out of solid rock. Inside the tunnel, a gallery window at the Eigerwand or Eiger Wall station opens up breathtaking views of Grindelwald and Kleine Scheidegg. After a few minutes you reach the Eismeer, or Sea of Ice station, with more impressive views of the snow-covered mountain world. And then the arrival. You've reached the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe, at 3,454 meters above sea level, the highest altitude railway station in Europe. Up here on the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe, a fantastic new journey of discovery begins in a world of eternal ice and snow. Truly an experience to remember. The wealth of sights and attractions is simply astounding. The Ice Palace. This fairy tale world 20 meters below the surface of the eternal glacier ice is a magical experience for visitors of all ages. Above it lies the snow-covered plateau with overwhelming panoramic views of the mountain and glacier world. The 5 restaurants offer a wide variety of fine cuisine. The cafeteria, the self-service restaurant, the Crystal Speciality Restaurant, the Eiger Restaurant for groups, and the exotic Bollywood. From spring to autumn, the Jungfrau Snow Fun Top of Europe offers fun and frolics in the eternal snow of the high alpine world. Summer offers are rounded off by leisurely strolls on the eternal snow, the glacier hike to the Mönchsjoch hut and guided glacier tours. Some 117 meters higher up, the far-reaching views from the Sphinx Vantage Terrace seem almost never-ending, extending from the mountain peaks in Italy to the south, to Germany's Black Forest to the north, and the French Vosges to the west. Thanks to its exceptional beauty, the Jungfrau region is one of the world's most outstanding landscapes and justly proud to be a UNESCO World Heritage. The return trip to Kleine Scheidegg is by no means boring. The train's infotainment system has plenty of current and interesting information on the region. The Eiger Ambassador Express on the Kleine Scheidegg to Jungfrau Top of Europe section is a delight reserved exclusively for groups. This luxurious train, fitted out with careful attention to detail, enchants guests with its nostalgic ambience. A new attraction is the scenic Jungfrau Eiger Walk from Eiger Gletscher to Kleine Scheidegg, alongside the last section of the Jungfrau Railway. A wonderful way to enhance the trip with an easy walk. The next stage of the tour is by Wengenalp Railway, from Kleine Scheidegg down to the glacier village of Grindelwald, past the Eiger North Wall and the loveliest hiking routes in the region. Grindelwald, with its impressive mountain world, is well worth a longer stay. After a last journey by Bernese Oberland Railway, this richly rewarding round tour ends back where it started, in the holiday resort of Interlaken. Harder Kulm. A 10-minute trip on a 1.5-kilometer-long funicular, the Harder Railway, takes visitors up Interlaken's home mountain with its panorama restaurant. A fantastic spot for fabulous views of Interlaken and the Jungfrau region mountain world. A new attraction is the Two Lakes Footbridge, a vantage platform with panoramic views of Lakes Thun and Brienz. Schieniger Platte. The trip by romantic cogwheel railway is in itself a special experience. Totally enthralling on Schieniger Platte, the magical mountain world with countless alpine pastures and open views of the Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau. The High Alpine Trail via the Faulhorn summit to First rewards hikers with unbeatable views across Lake Brienz and Lake Thun in one direction and the Bernese Alps in the other. The Botanical Alpine Garden, with over 600 species of plants from Switzerland's mountain world, is unique. The secrets of alpine flora are there to be discovered by all visitors, as well as the scientific world. Admission to the garden is included in the rail ticket. The time-honored Schieniger Platte Mountain Hotel has been enhanced by a modern restaurant with seating for 650 guests. Winteregg Murren. A visit to this picturesque and traffic-free mountain village is another wonderful excursion. The journey begins in Lauterbrunnen, first by aerial cableway to Grutsch Alp and then with the panorama railway to Murren. At the Winteregg restaurant, one of the most spectacular views of the Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau can be admired to the full. Grindelwald, First. The First Alpine World at 2,168 meters above sea level is reached by aerial gondola. Up here, over 100 kilometers of hiking trails run through varied vegetation and moorland landscapes, such as the hike to the beautiful mountain lake of Bachalpsee. A genuine high-flying adventure is also highly recommended. The First Flyer lets you whiz 800 meters through the air at speeds of up to 80 kilometers an hour. On the return journey, it's well worth making a stop at the intermediate station of Bort. Here, children of all ages will find their very own paradise in which to let off steam. And a ride down to Grindelwald by scooter bike will give the whole family a special kick. In winter, the Jungfrau region offers snow, fun and frolics galore in an intoxicating landscape. Nearly 50 railways, cableways and ski lifts access well over 200 kilometers of ski pistes. After the legendary Lauberhorn World Cup downhill race, the entire course is open to the public. The personal speed measurement at the Haneckschuss means that everyone can feel like a ski ace, hurtling over the snow at racing tempo. Spurring more leisurely pursuits will find their own winter thrills on the many sledge runs, such as the Eiger Run. And of course, the First Flyer is also a great high-flying winter experience for all ages. The flight from the First to Schreckfeld is included in the Sport Pass. And every day, over 100 kilometers of prepared panoramic winter walking trails are open for those who enjoy active recreation and relaxation. The winter world of the Jungfrau region, a paradise for sport fans, sun seekers, and all those simply out for fun. Scheenige Platte, Harde Kulm, Winteregg Muren, and Grindelwald First. The Jungfrau region, memorable moments in a magnificent mountain world. Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe, 365 days a year. The Swiss mountain experience in snow and ice. It all began with the vision of one man by the name of Adolf Guyer-Zeller. His vision was to make the Jungfrau accessible by rail. Then followed 16 years of grueling work in the vertical arena, the world-famous and awe-inspiring Eiger North Wall. It was soon possible to open some sections, and the first trains rolled through the dark and dusty tunnel. Step by step, the back-breaking toil by the construction workers began to pay off. The first guests were able to marvel at the pioneering work and the views from the Eigerwand or Eiger Wall and Eismeer Sea of Ice intermediate stations. On Swiss National Day, the 1st of August 1912, Europe's highest altitude railway station was finally officially opened at 3,454 meters, or 11,333 feet above sea level. 60 years after the opening, the Berggasthaus or mountain restaurant was totally destroyed by fire. However, this did not deter the Jungfrau Railway, and soon the first trains were traveling up to a new restaurant. Today, the excursion to the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe, rates as one of the absolute highlights of every trip to Switzerland. In service on 365 days a year, the Jungfrau Railway carries an annual total of around 700,000 visitors of every nationality to the roof of Europe. At the top, guests are greeted by a wonderworld of eternal ice and snow in the UNESCO World Heritage Swiss Alps since 2001. Since 2010, a brand new attraction, Snow Fun Top of Europe. From April to September, guests of all ages can enjoy superlative fun in the snow, and literally at the highest level. Top athletes have great fun too. The Jungfrau Railway has been practicing for 100 years, but master mountaineer Uli Steck is quite simply faster. However, certainly not tougher than boxers Vitali Klitschko and Kevin Johnson, who battled it out up here. But at least they didn't have to demonstrate 90 minutes of top-level fitness, as did former star kickers from Austria and Switzerland at the kick-off event for the 2008 European Football Championship. Top Indian and UK cricketers have also proved their tactical talents and flair on the Jungfrau yacht top of Europe. Time is transient, people come and people go, but the Jungfrau Railway is set to last for many hundreds of years, to remain as a masterpiece of technology for future generations. A Jungfrau Sky Lounge halfway to the Jungfrau summit, a mountain cinema on top, a round tour subway with timeline presentation. These are new attractions guests can look forward to. And this shows that Jungfrau Railways are constantly seeking to develop new visions, so that the pioneering spirit from the days of Adolf Guyer-Zeller can be continued.